Hello everyone, I'm Nick Watts and welcome to this week's Spring Hill Now. We will be hearing about upcoming campus programming events, how to join the Greenkeeper Club, an exciting upcoming crawfish boil, and bingo night. Plus, stay tuned for this week's segment of Badgers on the Spot. We'll also cover events happening around the town, weather, and what's happening in the world of Badger sports. All in this episode of Spring Hill Now. Campus Programming is hosting two upcoming events for students. This Friday at 3 p.m. there will be a student versus staff basketball game at our own Arthur Outlaw Recreation Center. The second event is coming up on April 25th. CPB will host an ice cream social in the Student Center during Common Hour. Scoops will be $2 to $3. To stay up to date on more events like this, follow Campus Programming on Instagram at SHCCPB. The Spring Hill College's Greenkeeper Club is looking for students to get involved and help keep the world and campus clean. They are also looking for students to even assume leadership positions. The SHC Greenkeepers Club is here to combat that problem on our campus and in the surrounding Mobile area. The Greenskeepers are a group of students committed to making the world cleaner. With monthly campus cleanups and sharing knowledge on Earth's sustainability, this club promotes a better campus life for all students. It's not only campus litter clean projects that the club participates in, the Greenkeepers take their services off campus too. With near proximity to the Gulf Coast, the Greenkeepers host the service project Coastal Cleanup. Their efforts allow coastal wildlife to thrive. For any questions about Greenkeepers or how to sign up for the club, follow the Greenkeepers at Instagram at shc.greenkeepers or contact Zachary Thomas at his email at zachary.thomas@email.shc.edu. The 6th annual Seafood Boil is happening today, April 18th from 3 to 6 p.m. For $7, students can enjoy all-you-can-eat seafood in the company of their peers. This event will be hosted on the outside patio of McKinney's on April 26th in the Student Center. From 3 to 4 p.m., the programming board is hosting bingo! Students can buy in for $2 to $3 per card and have the chance to win many awesome prizes. For more upcoming information regarding events, visit SHCCPB on Instagram. That's all for things happening on the Hill. Now we'll go to reporter Maya Falgu to see how the weather is going to treat Mobile this week. Maya.
Thank you, Nick. Welcome back to our weekly forecast, Badgers. It's been a while, but let's see how Mobile will treat us this week. Last week we had quite the storm, but going forward, it will be great spending some time outside. Still cloudy today, but I mean this weather in the south truly can't get any better than this. Our high will reach 83 degrees and our low will drop to 66 degrees. That day we're all waiting for, the start of our weekend's high to reach 77 degrees and will drop to 55 degrees. Friday's the perfect day to head out to Orange Beach or Pensacola to take a break from school and relax. Now, the water won't be any warmer, so I don't know if I'm suggesting getting in, but just make sure to put on some sunscreen. For Saturday, lots of Earth Day celebrations going on in the Mobile area, and the weather will be beautiful with that high of 83 degrees and our low dropping to 65 degrees. If you don't have any plans, I definitely suggest making it outside. If going off campus isn't really your thing, I totally get that. Maybe consider taking a walk on the Avenue of the Oaks or play some holes on our golf course. Whatever it is, just don't take this weather for granted because soon enough we'll be melting outside. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at our 7-day Badger forecast. Like I said, beautiful sunny weather this weekend. Sunday we'll possibly have some rain and we'll see some clouds at the start of next week on Monday. Temperatures will drop slightly to the mid-70s, but shouldn't change too drastically. That's all for this week's Badger forecast. Enjoy your weekend and remember to catch us next week for our last weather update. Now, back to you, Nick.
Thanks, Maya. Looks like we got ourselves another beautiful week on the Hill. Now, let's pass it to reporter Olivia Morrison to see what's happening in Mobile this week. Olivia?
Thanks, Nick. We start this week around the town with the celebration that took place last Saturday at Bohayden Sports Bar as they celebrated their 1-year anniversary. Our very own reporter Max Spiller was in attendance for the celebration.
When talking to owner Bo Montiero, he reflects on his time at Spring Hill and the building blocks of Bohayden's and how this place all got started.
So originally when Hayden and I were in college, we always kind of talked about opening a bar in Mobile. Down here, when I was up in Chicago, golf simulator bars at the time were killing it, right? You know, it was just like during COVID, everyone got into golf. It was a huge ordeal. So we were like, why not do it in Mobile? People in Mobile love to drink, they love to golf. Like, let's just do it here. Like, why not us?
Although the original idea was to create a golf simulator bar, the atmosphere has now shifted to focus on more live entertainment. Members of staff Natalie Sullivan and Megan Johnson share how this change has been positive for Bowhadens over the past year.
There's great live music, all of our friends meet here, and it always just ends up being a good, fun night.
All the people that started coming here and becoming regulars have honestly become like all of our family, and we hang out with each other all the time, and it's people I would have never met before.
Throughout the months, Bowhadens hosts many events such as karaoke, open night, and live bands. So come check them out at 662 St. Louis Street or follow their Instagram to stay up to date at Bowhadens Bar. I'm Maxwell reporting for Spring Hill Now.
To keep up with Bowhadens live events throughout the year, you can follow their Instagram at Bowhadens Bar. Now let's see what's happening around the town this week. Lope the Loop is a free event hosted by Mobile Parks and Recreation. At this event, you and your friends can walk, run, or cycle the Hank Aaron Loop. The Hank Aaron Loop is named after the city's most famous athlete. The loop around downtown Mobile is about 3.5 miles long. The event will take place on Saturday, April 27th. To register, visit cityofmobile.org. Pre-registration for the event is now open and will remain open until the morning of the event. Check-in begins at 6 a.m. and the event will start at 7:30 a.m. Exclusive Lope the Loop stickers will be given out at registration, but supplies are limited. The event will begin at the Icebox parking lot on Broad Street. For more information, visit thecityofmobile.org. To find out more about the city's second annual Lope the Loop, visit that website. Hangout Fest will be May 17th through May 19th on the beaches of Gulf Shores, Alabama. There will be a variety of activities from different artists performing, such as Lana Del Rey, Zach Bryant, Odessa, and the Chainsmokers. The festival will be offering shuttle passes as well. They will be picking up and dropping off from various locations throughout the day. If you're looking into purchasing tickets, there are 4 different event pass options available. The tickets are a bit pricey, but don't let that scare you away. You can pay in installments using Klarna. To know more about Hangout Fest or to view pricing, visit hangoutfest.com. That's all for things happening around the town this week. Have a safe weekend, Badgers.
You're watching Spring Hill Now, winner of the Best Single Video and Best Presentation of Faith in the 2023 Catholic Media Association's St. Juan Diego Collegiate Journalism Awards. This is Spring Hill Now.
Now we go to reporter Bonnie Pavlonis to talk Badger sports. Bonnie?
Thanks, Nick. What's up, Badgers? I hope you're having a great week. The men's tennis team has captured their 5th regular season conference title in a row under coach John Dotson. Reporter Nick Watts has an inside look into the tennis team's winning season.
The men's tennis team at Spring Hill is undefeated in conference play and have clinched the SIAC conference for the 5th year in a row. I had the chance to talk with both team captains.
I would say this is definitely the strongest team that we've had so far in my time at Spring Hill, which is great to see. We've had some new additions this year, and we have a great number 1 this year, Philip Bosman, who transferred from South. So definitely the strongest number 1 we've had, which is great to see.
I was able to talk to Paul Philip Kern about what it's like to lead and be a co-captain on a successful men's tennis team.
It's been amazing. I mean, I think Charlie said it already, but him and I, we've been dreaming to be ranked in our senior year, and we've been working on it hard. And it's just, if you have a winning team, it's relatively easy to lead it, I guess. And then it's also fun.
If you would like to keep up with the men's tennis team, you can look them up on the Spring Hill Athletic website under the men's tennis tab. I'm Nick Watts, reporting for Spring Hill Now.
If you are interested in keeping up with the men's tennis team season, you can find them on shgbadgers.com under the men's tennis tab. Now let's see how the Badgers did over the weekend. The Spring Hill College softball team secured a pair of shutout victories against Kentucky State during their SIAC doubleheader over the weekend. Spring Hill brought home a 9-0 win in their first game of the day and a 12-0 victory during the second. Keep up the hard work, ladies. The women's golf team placed 4th overall during the Wolfpack Spring Invitational at the English Turn Golf and Country Club over the weekend. Molly Kirkman secured an 11th place spot during the tournament, along with Spring Hill carding 22 pars and 11 birdies during the event. Congrats, girls. The Badger baseball team split a doubleheader against Kentucky State this past weekend. The team fell short during their first game, losing 14-5, giving Landon Harris his first loss of the season on the pitching mound. The Badgers came back hot during their second game of the series, securing a 17-4 win. Way to hit it out of the ballpark, guys. Now let's see what the Badgers are up to this week. The baseball team is traveling to Tuskegee, Alabama to face off against Tuskegee Friday at 2 p.m. The women's tennis team will also be taking on Tuskegee Saturday at 11 a.m. in Peachtree City. The softball team will be playing Lane on Saturday at 1 on their home field. The men's tennis team will be competing against Fort Valley State at 2:30 on Saturday. The men's golf team will be playing in the SIACE Golf Championship at the B.T. Harvey Stadium on Monday, April 22nd, as well as the women's golf team competing in the Gulf South Conference Golf Championship in Atlanta, Georgia. Good luck to all our competing Badgers and have a fun and safe weekend. Back to you, Nick.
Thanks, Bonnie. Let's move on to this week's Badgers on the Spot.
Welcome to this week's episode of Badgers on the Spot. I'm here with
Ashlyn Johnson.
And today we're going to ask some burning questions. Ashlyn, who's your favorite professor and why?
I would say Dr. DeFate. He's just got a great sense of humor and always keeps me engaged in class.
Alberto, who's your favorite professor and why?
I think my favorite professor is Dr. Reeds because it's not even he has a difficult classes, but at the same time he's a great man, and he can let us understand the true values of his life in his classes.
My favorite professor is Ryan Noble because even when I didn't believe in myself, I was failing classes. He's like, no, you can do this, lock in. And I ended up finishing my undergraduate on time, and I'm currently in my master's program. Go Badgers.
Go Badgers. We love Ryan Noble.
I'd have to say Dr. J from the business department. Reason being is he's always so immersed in school. So he's always doing activities with us and just trying to meet every student there is on campus. So that just goes a long way.
Looks like Dr. J, you got a #1 fan right here.
Dr. Wellborn, she paid for me to play in a golf tournament once.
That's so sweet. I really love that. What are your plans for the summer?
This summer I plan on finding a full-time job opportunity. So if y'all have any plugs, let me know. Go Badgers. Have a nice day, y'all.
Good luck, Demaya.
This summer I applied for some internship in Italy back home, and I'll see if I get one of them and probably stay in Italy and work over the summer.
I hope you have a great summer, and good luck to you.
Hopefully I get an internship. I don't have one yet, but other than that, I'll be working at a restaurant back home in St. Louis.
Sounds awesome, Ryan. Have a great summer.
Thank you.
I'm thinking about maybe staying here in Mobile, hopefully to find work, or going back home and also finding work over there.
I'm going to the Italy summer with Spring Hill, so I'm pretty excited.
That's awesome. Have so much fun. Thanks for watching. I'm Maddie Bauk reporting live for SHC Student Media. Go Badgers.
That's all for this week's Spring Hill Now. Remember, you can get all Spring Hill Now newscasts on demand at vimeo.com. Be sure to follow Student Media on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and X. Plus, get the latest breaking news from the Hill anytime on our website, thespringhillian.com. Also, be on the lookout for the Spring Hillian newspaper coming out next week. I'm Nick Watts, and from everyone here at Badger TV, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.